let's just jump straight into this. Literally, in the first seconds of this episode, we have a problem. The first seconds! Here we have a big ol' exposition fest between Optimus and Bumblebee where Prime is talking about something he doesn't know about. They literally just woke up from a coma and escaped slavers, yet somehow Prime knows that throwing the Allspark into space is somehow killing Cybertron. He must have learned about this in the 4/5 of the script that were obviously cut. Why he cares is anyone's guess. Like, Prime, you do realize that Cybertron is a planet with maybe 20 Autobots and like 2 million Decepticons? Saving the planet would be the dumbest thing you could ever do. Let them all die, it will save the entire universe. I'd also like to point out they give a lot of lip service to Cybertron dying, but they never make it clear what that means. I mean, in the previous season, the planet was out of energon, everything was crumbling around their ears, and the Allspark was still on the planet. It didn't seem to be doing its job for shit then, so what's the difference now? Does this mean you now consider yourself an Autobot? Did you tattoo that on his chest while he was sleeping, or are you just that fucking stupid? Pretty sure I know the answer, and it doesn't involve Prime having a sense of humor. Why are they telling us this information about the space bridge being on? It would be so much more mysterious if we found out when they showed up and saw that it was stuck on with the space station jutting out of it. But no, needless exposition about something we will see in just a minute that ruins the punch of the experience firsthand. Wonderful. Did this writer work on Alan Wake because I am reminded of Alan Wake ruining every single potentially scary moment or interesting plot twist by telling you in advance it was going to happen? I mean, the writer for this isn't qualified to hold the writer for Alan Wake's jock, but clearly they went to the same school of bad ideas. Who left it on? I don't know, someone who apparently realizes that there's no reason to turn it off? This thing has been running for millions of years and never ran out of power. Honestly, it would be weirder if something like that were off. Why would you bother turning it off if it's that energy efficient? Seems like it would just be a needless hassle. I am 2 pages into the script and as many minutes deep into the episode. Why would you be confused that someone agrees with the logical assumption you made? Is it because the writer is used to everyone telling them that everything they say is stupid?
Is it wise to lead this many Decepticons to the old theater?
If you are worried about them betraying the location of your base, why did you just say where your base is out loud, you stupid motherfucker? What did that whole scene add? They walked, they took cover, they walked again, all the while having dialogue of no consequence. Good job ruining your big reveal telling us it was coming and then showing it in a wide shot before you were supposed to. Why does everyone act like it's strange that 2 presumably mobile objects in space have intersected? That was neither funny nor profound. What it was a waste of screen time. If you are going to have scenes like that, then you need to have other important stuff happening around it. So you might say that that previous scene on Cybertron was setting up this scene. And you'd be right. But the question is, what's the point of this scene? And let me answer that. There is none. You might think that it's setting up future struggles with the new Decepticon allies, but there is never friction within the group again after this point. There is never a point where the Decepticons need to follow orders or disobey them again. So congratulations on wasting everyone's times, you hacks! Oh look, red shirts. Where were they when everyone was dragged in front of the Quintessons? Apparently the Quintessons have main character sense, and they don't bother with anyone who's not a named character. If you are writing anything, never use the phrase, as you know. But somehow, these idiots found a way to make it worse than normal by following it with information we've already been told as an audience like 3 times before. How do you do that? How do you use the worst version of exposition dialogue and utilize it to reiterate info we already know?
Implosion, of course. Think of it like this. We're performing precision surgery on this space station. A controlled implosion that will sever it too.
How does this show constantly top itself in saying the dumbest thing I've ever heard? That analogy is just saying the same thing twice. Normally that would be something like, think of it this way. It's like surgery. The implosion cuts off the artery so energon doesn't go spraying everywhere when the line is cut. Instead we got, of course, implosion! Think about it this way. Implosion! Fuck, my brain cells are dying!
Blow this station in 20 astrocycles.
Well, that seems like an overreaction.
Just a few more clicks that way. Good. Good?
Why would you ask that question? Don't you want to be done with this as soon as possible and stop walking? It's amazing how RC looks nothing like her toy. Why the fuck is that backpack so bulky to carry like 8 grenades? Also, apparently, it's not an explosive backpack created by Wheeljack, it's a bunch of grenades in a backpack. Unless Wheeljack has the Cybertron trademark on containers, he did not make that explosive backpack. Ain't it wonderful how they built up all this mystery and tension to an anticlimax?
Appearances can be more than meets the eye.
You don't have the right to invoke that name, nor do you have the right to pollute my mind with such clunky dialogue. You had the tactical advantage being in a room and not a hallway. Why would you wander in like a moron? Maybe run, or at the very least don't put your gun away. Well, now you're dead, because you're a dumbass. Boy, that's a big target you're missing by miles and miles.
You repair Decepticons here.
They took you to their base. Where else were they going to repair you? My brain hurts. Protect them from who? There are 4 Autobots on the planet. Was there supposed to be like a zombie uprising or something that got cut from the script? Why do they need to trick their own soldiers to report to the capital? Just order them division by division, one at a time. I could be punching myself in the balls right now. Instead, I'm watching this. Why am I torturing myself this way? At least the balls thing would only hurt physically and not mentally. You know he has other ways of killing you, right? It's not just a spark stealing thing. God, every second of Cybertron is so useless, it hurts my soul. No corpses on the station, no corpses on the planet, no answers. What a waste of time this mystery was. They better not bother telling us what happened next season. It would matter exactly as not at all as it does now, and it would soak up time they don't need to waste on this crap.
They deserted for cycles.
Cycles means minutes, you fucking moron hack. Why are they treating it like it means eons? This place is okay to blow up. No one's been here in at least 3 minutes. Why are you excited to see Optimus Prime? He fucking sucks. Why the hell can he fight now? He got his ass kicked in every brawl last season, and the only thing that happened between then and now is he went into a coma. Ah yes, the strength-improving, skill-bestowing power of a coma. Silly me. Fuck you, writer. You know he fell in that pit just so they didn't have to animate him transforming. Get fucked, Cog Clone. Okay, the anchor's back. Here we go, we got power again, people. Where the fuck did they come from? They used a space bridge to go to the other side of the galaxy at the end of last season. Apparently that was fucking pointless because spaceships can go that far in an afternoon. Congratulations, morons! You flew through a contested combat zone when you literally had a million varieties of up you could have chosen to go, and the only thing it did was the Starship equivalent of parking a block over and knocking you all the fuck out. And we know the time frame the Decepticons had to get here because they were told by the mercenaries to come after they freed the Autobots. So it really did just take like an hour to get here. What is even the fucking point of space bridges if the other side of the galaxy is just a hop, skip, and a jump away? When I started this script, I didn't think the third episode was worse than the first two, and yet here we are with this script being 4/5 as long as the last one, and we only just finished episode 3. Why didn't I do the ball punching thing? I'd be in less pain. What do you mean you have reinforcements? Who are you talking about? Why are you calling them off, you moron? You need help. At least have them engage the Decepticons. You are the worst fucking leader of all time. How do you say, oh, let me fight this enemy we can't beat on our own, and the Decepticons too. I don't want anyone over there getting hurt. You dumb motherfucker! You didn't give an order and just charged in, expecting your men to abandon you. I mean, that's what they should have done. You know what? That might be the most logical thing this idiot's done all show. Run from him, you idiots! Save yourselves from his stupidity! What do you mean he will hit Prime? The target is 5 times bigger than him! Megatron is pulling his stupid, only I can be the one to kill you, Prime bullshit. Writers, please stop with this. It is the fucking dumbest shit in the whole franchise. No one acts like that, no one thinks that way, and it's not cool, it's just stupid. Scorponok's face looks terrible. I only point this out because so many people want me to. Ravage the cat barks like a dog in the show. Please don't make this into a new stupid argument. Rumble is blue, Ravage is a cat. That killed the Cog Clone. Guess he was made out of polystyrene and toothpicks. There's like 7 of you doing nothing right now. Shoot him! Shoot him in the fucking back! Oh wait, don't. Maybe you'll hit Prime by curving the bullets around Megatron somehow. Scorponok transforms off screen again, you lazy bastards. What the fuck was Mirage just doing? He doesn't have radar or seismic sense or anything. He has hologram powers he ripped off of Hound to get. Stop giving him new superpowers! Primes die, you dumb fuck, evidenced by the fact that they're all dead right now except for Optimus. They used this shot of Ravage waking up Starscream twice because they're fucking lazy, despite the fact that it makes no logical sense the second time. Oh, now Starscream is his typical self. Where did this come from? Soundwave is second in command, asshat. You aren't in charge. That's a pipe, not a girder, you dumb fuck. There's a very big difference. I love how Megatron can tank blaster shots later, but a chunk of pipe ran him through like he isn't made of metal. All of this conversation is so unnatural, I can't even begin to cover it all, so I'm skipping the whole thing. This is the one time this season it's okay for Prime to spare Megatron. No, she's not. We know she's not. And this whole bit is immediately reversed. How much more would this have impacted the audience if we didn't see Aelita all season until now? How did they get out of the pit they were trapped in? Not more of this. And there it is, you lazy motherfuckers. Considering Ravage was just up there with everyone else. I don't even have words, I'm so angry I've become calm. I love how that killed the first Cog Clone, but it only annoyed Prime. Shoot him! You idiots have him surrounded. Cut him to pieces with gunfire.
Letting out judgment, old friend. You sound like a Quintesson.
That was so stilted and nonsensical. You've only ever met one Quintesson, and they didn't try to judge you! And there's the Martha moment where they say the word Quintesson, and now Scorponok is just on their side because of one stupid word. You unbearable hacks. Now you refuse to kill Megatron again because you're fucking stupid. How did they survive taking a direct hit that blew up the space station and the space bridge so completely it ripped a hole in space-time and dropped you off into the dead universe? You were the thing they hit. You are what blew up so bad it took the station and the space bridge with it. This show is beyond wretched. I have no idea if any of that was funny or insightful. I was just kind of sitting in a cold rage the entire time. And that's not half of what I have to say, but it's enough of what I have to say. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to take it a step further, then please share this video with any friend you think may be interested. I hope you all enjoyed listening to me waste your time.